Alright guys, welcome back to this week's Forex forecast. We are looking at some major currencies and then also some bridge currencies to spot the best trading opportunity for next week. For this week, we are actually entering into for us to trade into the end of this month, the quarter end of this month. So what we discussed about last week was actually very interesting, because I noticed if you joined what we do on Monday evening by 8:30 p.m. West African time, and then if you join what we do every Friday evening, you actually know that it's a very helping Zoom session we normally do have. Because one thing is for me to post updates about the currencies we are going to be looking at for the rest of the what do we call it, for the rest of the week. And then it's another thing to also update, because I can't come on YouTube and then be updating you guys about what is happening on the chart. I'll always update it in the Monday Zoom session we have. If I notice any changes that might have occurred during trading periods on the chart, I'll update you guys either in the group or on one of the live Zoom sessions we have. We have at least 2 every week. We don't miss, unless when there's a technical issue. I tend to provide consent to those who are to those who are interested in what I have to say. So this is also a very good one for us to take advantage of, joining the team, joining the group, and then pay attention to what is going on. So first on my list, I have GBPCAD, which is also a very good trading opportunity we have on the long run. We are calculating from this level which we are to this level, we have about 1,900 pips to the downside. So my own calculation on GBPCAD, we are expecting 1,900 pips drop to the downside, which is from the psychological level of 1.80,000 back to the psychological level of 1.60,000. We might not have a straight trading opportunity from that up psychological level to the down, because the market does not move in a straight form. It moves in a haphazard manner. So for GBPCAD, the only criteria I'm waiting for GBPCAD is for the daily time frame. You can see we already made some kind of double tops here, which we have seen the neckline being broken around this area, and we are awaiting for a round retest on the daily time frame around this area. So what I'm actually going to be expecting for next week is for us to continue having that pullback back into this area, which will also give us an advantage to trade this particular pair to the downside. Remember guys, we are catching well over 1,000 pips to the downside. Isn't that enough for you to even capitalize from what we have from this? This is the whole space. Where is that price range? So isn't this enough? We have about 1,800 pips to the downside. Isn't this enough reasons for you to actually join us on this particular trade opportunity that we have around this area, to trade this market to the downside? Because I'm seeing well over 1,800 pips to the downside. I see no reason why you shouldn't be on this particular trade from next week. And in what I'm going to explain, I see no reason for you not to be on this trade. That is if you are paying attention to what I'm about to explain now. So on GBPCAD, we have a very good opportunity to join this if we get to see a round retest of this level. Remember, if we get to see this particular chart pulling back into this resistance level here to retest this level, then this is where I'm going to be looking for short opportunities on GBPCAD to trade this market to the downside. Feel free to join at your own instance, but this is where I'm going to be expecting the market to come in here and then give me a convincing candlestick pattern, chart pattern, maybe on the 2-hour time frame or even on the 4-hour time frame, to authenticate my own bias on GBPCAD. So this is it for GBPCAD. Let's move on to the next currency, which is GBPUSD. I so much love the palm pairs because they tend to give us a very fast amount of room to join, and then a vast amount of room to trade from levels to levels. So this is GBPUSD on the weekly time frame. Also expecting I updated this particular setup on Monday evening on the live Zoom session, which I told you guys at the beginning of this video. Because now if I eventually post this weekly forex forecast video I'm making right now, and then something comes up on Monday evening, I'm still going to like reschedule what I talked about in the weekly forex forecast. This is why it is very important for you guys to join the group. It's for free, guys. It's for free. I'm doing it for free. This is why it's very important for you guys to join the group and then join the live session. It's just a few of us that get to join that live session. Join the Zoom, join the live session, and then we converse. You understand? We'll talk to each other, ask questions, and then know exactly what we are doing. So for GBPUSD, I'm expecting some pullbacks on GBPUSD to retest around 1.28495, which is approximately 1.28500, which is a psychological level, a minor psychological level at that. And that we do have these major psychological levels, which we currently broke above 1.30,000, which the market closed down below, giving us that wizard top candlestick, which is also a very important one for us to pay close attention, that from next week we are going to be expecting nothing but a pullback to retest this level here. If we get to see the market actually pulling back to retest this level, which is also a previous area of resistance, previous area of support and resistance around this area, and then you can see actually where we saw this wizard top forming on the weekly time frame. We saw a support being held around this area. So for next week, I'm going to be expecting the market to come back to this area to fill up the imbalances and then also retest the resistance level to continue this particular setup to the downside. And then if you are looking at what we have on the daily time frame, the daily time frame also gives us a very great insight to what we should be looking out for next week if by peradventure we get to see the market pulling back. Because I'm very much convinced that the market is actually going to pull back from this area back into this area. This is where I'm going to be looking for short opportunities to join this setup to the next psychological level of 1.20,000. Very good trading opportunity for us to not miss, just like we have on GBPCAD. These are the most suitable, most sweetest setup for you to trade for the rest of the year of 2024. Next one is also AUDUSD, which we are also going to focus on from the higher time frames perspective. AUDUSD is so much sweet that you can actually make a lot of money for yourself for the rest of the year. So for AUDUSD, I'm expecting nothing but a retest around 0.65665 to continue the downward momentum to the next psychological level of 0.60,000. So this is actually where I'm going to be waiting for a round retest of AUDUSD. If we get to see this chart pulling back from this area, I'll look for a round retest around this area together with what we have on Fibonacci, because this will actually mean for us we are trading with a confirmation from this level to this level. The the market is actually going to come back and then retest the 0.618 fib extension, preferably the 0.50 fib extension, to give us that convincing that convincing pattern to continue trading this to the downside. Very simple setup, very easy. Just want you guys to focus on these 3 setups for next week. Leave about the other currencies. Leave about gold, leave about BTC, leave about USD JPY, leave about Euro AUD. Just want you guys to focus on these massive 3 setups. We have GBPCAD, we have GBPUSD, and then we have AUDUSD. Very sweet setups for us to join from next week. Don't look at any other currencies. Don't look at any other commodities or even stocks. Just focus on these 3 Forex currencies for next week. I wish you guys best of luck. This is not luck. This is about what you know trading. I wish you guys all the best, and I hope you guys follow your own trading plan for next week. Don't forget to subscribe. Because this is very important to me. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to share my channel to your people. I love you guys, and then I will catch you guys during the week.